Hey everybody, welcome to Earth Revolution once again. I'm your host Susan Shann, and we are the home of the green scene here in Nashville, Tennessee. That's right. And I have a great guest on the show tonight. This is Jack Lamont. Hey Jack.
Hello.
What's up? How are you?
Doing all right, doing all right.
Good, good, good. Jack is a friend, and he is also the executive account manager for a company called In2Networks, and they are based in Utah, but he's doing sales for the company here in Nashville. And what they do is create a system, a management system for heating and cooling for residences and businesses, and it's managed via the web. It's a web management-based system. And they, so tell me a little bit about that, Jack. Tell me what the system does specifically.
Sure. What In2Networks does, we've devised, come up with a device that you would plug into your thermostat, and then depending on how many you have, you'd monitor them all online.
Okay.
Right. And then after a while, you'll start to get a lot of data in terms of when you need to use it more, correctly and not.
Right.
Efficiency, energy efficiency is really what it comes down to.
Okay.
And this allows you to do that.
Okay, good. Now, one question I'm thinking is, I know that generally a thermostat for a heating and cooling system has the ability, you can regulate it to go on and off at certain times,
Right.
and you can adjust that as needed.
Right.
But this actually, like say somebody has 5 offices or 10 or whatever.
Exactly.
So is the great advantage is for somebody like that that has multiple businesses.
You can, yeah, I mean, you can monitor as many thermostats as you need to.
As you need to.
Online, one screenshot, if you will.
Yeah.
Soon the app on your iPhone as well.
Okay, cool. Now tell me, and it can also monitor other things, like if people want to go to the next level and they don't just want to save energy in their home, which is going to be number one.
Right.
They want to look at humidity. What are some of the other things?
Humidity, water, lighting.
Water usage
in
general?
Water usage.
Okay.
Turning it on, off, monitoring it, lights when you turn them on and off.
Wow.
Systems like this have been around for a while. What we did was break it out, and so
separate out different components.
Exactly, so we can custom build a system for somebody.
Okay.
The biggest saving genuinely comes from the thermostat and heating and cooling.
Okay, and what kind of savings, first of all, are we talking about, with regard to money, with regard to, carbon footprint? What can people expect to save, let's say, if they install this so that they're managing, I don't know, several offices? Give me a ballpark of what.
The average person is probably going to save somewhere in the neighborhood of 20%, 15 to 20%. It really depends on how much abuse there was. And, I mean, some people are on top of it today.
Okay.
Some not at all. So the folks that are not doing anything and just setting it to 73 and leaving it there year-round, they're going to see the most savings.
Okay.
Folks that are a little more on top of it will still see the savings. Everybody should see a return on their investment under a year, 15 months tops.
Okay. Okay. So what is the upfront investment?
For businesses, each unit starts at about $400.
Okay.
Or $425, and then for home at about $300, and then that scales, economy of scale.
Right.
If you're buying a lot, we'll obviously work with you.
Okay, so this actually would be a great alternative for somebody that is really concerned. Okay, I want to save energy, whether it's for strictly economic reasons or environmental reasons or both.
Right.
But maybe they don't want to go to the extent of installing a geothermal system, or they can't, they can't really negotiate solar panels financially.
Right.
But this will help them significantly.
This would
to
help
at least
all
get
of us
started.
significantly. I mean, if everybody had one of these, yeah, because at the end of the day, we're still using fossil fuel. We haven't come up with that alternative energy that we're using in mass yet.
Right.
This allows you to, conserve what we do have.
Right. And that is, as people often refer to it, the low-hanging fruit on the tree of energy conservation.
Exactly.
Is we don't have the infrastructure, as you say, to use solar or other wind on a national grid level. Right. But we can do it as individuals. Yeah.
And depending on which scientist you want to listen to, we're going to need to pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, at least this staves that off a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Okay, well, that's really interesting. Once again, Jack Lamont, and he's the account manager here in Nashville for In2Networks, and that's IN2Networks.com.
Right.
And if you want to find more about about that, you can go to the website. Do you want to give people a contact number? Or is none?
Yes, by all means. You go to in2networks.com or call me directly at 615-975-7471.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks
for doing it. We need more of it.
We do. We need, we're trying to get the message out there. It's all about spreading the word.
Exactly right.
Amen. Till next time, peace, love, and recycling. We'll see you again.